Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance. I have shuffled these cards really good. It is time for your weekly reading. So, I'm going to shuffle 3 more times, and then I will cut them. A 3-way cut. It's going to be 2 parts to this reading. One over here, one over here. So let's get started. For Geminis. Yeah, really thinking about this, aren't you? Okay. The overall energy of this reading, Geminis, for this week anyway, the 7 of Swords. Well, that is sneaky behavior. That is lying, stealing, cheating, deceptive behavior, and it surrounds the whole reading. So that's what we're going to be talking about. What's going on here? Up in your highest energy, I have the 5 of Pentacles. You're feeling lonely. You're feeling abandoned, possibly ghosted, left alone. It's sitting right next to the Knight of Wands. This is the energy of someone running in and out of your life, male or female. They run in with a wand of new beginnings, and they run out with a wand of passion. So this is what you're thinking about. Remember at first I said you're doing a lot of heavy thinking? Yeah, you're analyzing this whole situation. This isn't right. You're like, oh, you know, it's so fun. Every time they run in, everything feels so good. And then they leave and I just feel abandoned. I feel alone. Left out in the cold every single time. So you're really studying this situation. Under this 5 of Pentacles is the Page of Cups. So yeah, you're starting to feel like they don't really love you that much. Excuse me. You feel like they just don't have that much love to share with you, and it's the truth. They don't have that much love to share with you if that's what they're doing. The page is a really immature energy. I have 2 pages here so far, and that is a really immature. That cup has a fish in it. It might represent Pisces. Pisces might be around this reading someplace. More importantly, there's a fish in the cup. There's not enough room for a full cup of love. That's part of the reason they just run in and out, you know, whenever they feel like it. Now that is next to the sneaky behavior, okay, the Page of Cups. Part of the reason that they run off. They run off, you know, just like I was saying. So we have the 4 of Wands. What they're doing is they're avoiding any type of commitment with you. They're looking back. See, they're running off, and with the 7 of Swords, they're kind of looking back at what they're leaving behind. And what they're leaving behind here is a committed relationship. This is a card of a soulmate, so they probably are a soulmate. You are probably soulmates. It's 4 of Wands. So they just run out. It's like they don't want to deal with this. They don't want to get to that point. And so that's part of the reason for their behavior. I have the Queen of Wands under the Page of Cups. This is a possible fire energy, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The Queen is male or female. But they're holding a staff here of passion and new beginnings. This is under the Page of Cups. So I feel like you are ready for a new start. You're ready to turn that wand of passion into a wand of new beginnings. It's sitting right next to the 4 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles is right under that 7 of Swords energy, that sneaky behavior. So you've been letting this go on for a while. But I think you're ready for a new start. Because I see the 5 of Swords here. And this is looking back. This is like gathering up your swords and theirs. And watching them go away for the last time. See, they're connected to a dream that you have of the 4 of Wands. But you're actually figuring out with this Page of Pentacles that they're avoiding any type of commitment or relationship with you. Let's see what else comes up here. Second half of the reading. They're very immature. I can definitely see that from this. Okay, Gemini. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're tired. You're worn out. You're down to a frazzle. I mean, you feel like you've been drugged through the mud over this relationship. That's part of what you're realizing as you examine what's been going on. So this is the Nine of Wands. It's really wearing you down. So then we have the Knight of Cups. This is a true love offer. This is what the real love offer looks like. It doesn't look like the Page of Cups. Okay? It looks like the Knight of Cups. And see, the Knight of Cups, they have all the room in the world in that cup for love. That's what a real love offer looks like. And you're figuring this out. You've reached out to the universe. You spent so much time alone. I mean, when they take off, they just leave you alone for days, for maybe even longer. They might not even talk to you on the phone. They might ghost you and then return. It's that type of energy anyway. So you have spent a lot of time alone, and in that time you've prayed, you sought guidance from the universe, you've meditated, and you've been doing some healing. And that's the best part of this card, is healing. You need healing after a relationship like that. It's been going on for a while. You've been stuck in it for a little while here. So you need to heal. So under this Nine of Wands, one of the things, this is the Two of Cups. So yeah, that Two of Cups is next to that Four of Wands, and this is part of what you're realizing. This is what's wearing you out. This is a soulmate connection, like I said before. But this is more like friends with love. This is a friends with benefits card in this reading. It's not always the friends with benefits, but in this reading, it is. And you're realizing that because you're looking at that pentacle, and you're very much aware now of what's been going on. So, you are figuring out what a real cup of love, a real offer of love looks like, okay? It looks like the Knight of Cups. Next to the Two of Cups and under the Knight of Cups, I have the Two of Wands. You have the whole world in your hands. You know that. You're figuring it out. You don't have to be stuck in a sneaky, in and out of your life, immature situation here. You don't have to be stuck there. So, you have your power. You have the world in your hands. And you're looking out over the world here, wondering where that Knight of Cups is. Which way do you go? How do you find the Knight of Cups? Well, things are going to be coming to light. And it comes through all this meditation that you've been doing, all this healing and reaching out to the universe. This is the Moon card. And this is the card for Gemini. I always say Gemini because I'm Gemini Moon. This is the card for Pisces. So, over here we have the Page of Cups, possibly Pisces, some Pisces energy someplace around the reading. And then we have, actually Pisces came out over here, but this is about things coming to light. Night turning to day, things being exposed. And that's what's happened through all this time that they left you alone. You've had lots of time to think. That Page of Pentacles there. Lots of time to think. And under this Two of Cups, the Friends of Benefits, is the Hermit. Yeah, you've reached out to the universe, seeking your path forward. We have that Two of Wands here. So you have the whole world in your hands, but you don't really know which way to go. What you really want is the Knight of Cups to come riding in. The knight in shining armor type thing, male or female. But the Hermit here is shining their lantern. Okay, so on one side we got the Friends of Benefits card that you've reached out to the universe about. What do you do? And on the other hand, it is shining its lantern right towards the Five of Swords. And that is watching them fly away for the last time, and them becoming a memory. Next to the Hermit is a High Priestess. This is your advice on what to do, where to go with your world, how to find the love that you're looking for. The High Priestess is all about following your intuition, letting your inner guidance system do all the work for you. Listen to yourself. Whatever your gut's telling you, listen to yourself. That is the advice from the universe right here. You will know what to do. Don't ignore what you're telling yourself. You know, the little voices like, do this, do that. Don't ignore those little, I'm going to say like voices like you're, crazy or something. But you tell yourself stuff and you feel stuff from the gut. Listen and go with it. And that's going to help guide you right towards the Ace of Pentacles. And that is a secure and stable relationship with a commitment. This is a huge offer. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. That's a real love offer. But that's not only love that you can expect. What you're not going to expect, what's going to come to light is when this Knight of Cups comes in, they're bringing the Ace of Pentacles with them. So this is everything that you've ever wanted. So listen to your gut, follow your intuition, and you will be on your way to achieving and getting the things out of life that you really, really want. So, Geminis, thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.